In this video, I take you behind the scenes to show you how I made this Ronald McDonald cake for the Cake Masters Magazine 2020 Cake Design Competition. And make sure to stick around till the end because that's when I'm going to cut into this cake. If you're new to my channel and want to learn more about cake decorating, subscribe for more tips and tutorials. To sculpt Ronald McDonald's head, I used Hot Hands brand modeling chocolate. I actually made some modeling chocolate from scratch for other parts of the head, and I will show you how I did that later. I used a plastic mold and candy melts to form this chocolate skull, which served as the base for Ronald McDonald's head. And then I started to sculpt the face with the modeling chocolate. For his eye, I used a little bit of isomalt. Now this process took several days, and I worked primarily at night. To make his hair, I used candy coating and corn syrup to make modeling chocolate. The batch that I just made was not enough for his hair. I actually needed about 4 times as much. Making your own modeling chocolate is really easy, and I show you how in this video. It's linked in the description below. And again, I continued to work on the face over a few days. Here you can see it's very rough. His chest and shoulders are actually made out of cake, so for this I baked chocolate cake in a half sheet pan and I cut it into thirds. I made my own chocolate ganache to fill and ice the outside of the cake. Making milk chocolate ganache is very similar to making white chocolate ganache. If you want to try to make white chocolate ganache, check out this video. It's linked in the description below. The fries on this cake are actually cookies. I simply had to make my dough, roll out the dough, cut the dough, and bake it. These fries were so easy to make and they were really delicious. And again, I continue sculpting on the face. Next, I stack the cakes and carve the form into the chest and shoulders. Now comes the fun part. This is where I started to work on his clothing. I made a mold of an actual zipper using gum paste that I had on hand. Once the gum paste dried, it provided the perfect base for me to create a zipper made of fondant. I airbrushed the entire face in matte white airbrush color. And here I am starting to hand paint some of the details onto the face. This was probably my favorite part. And here is my final cake. I'm really happy with how it came out, especially with this being my first bust cake. It was an international competition and there were some really great entries. Unfortunately, I did not win, but I enjoyed this entire process and I learned a lot. Alright, this is the moment you've been waiting for. We are going to cut the cake. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to start your cake decorating journey and build your skills, subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips, tutorials, and product reviews. As always, thanks for watching.